things will go well with you. Because you may know one area and not the other. And your friend knows this other area of where now you can also be assisted from that friend. So you need to cooperate. You need to partner with other people so that you are effective in your supply humanitarian logistics. So another example is DODIMA, Department of Disaster Management Agency in Malawi, or the Logistics Emergency Teams, LET, which is in America. They combine resources of major logistic companies with humanitarian expertise to improve disaster response. Which organization in Malawi did collaborate between public and private sectors? Which organization in Malawi incorporated other partners like the public as well as the private sectors? As far as the Cyclone Friday is concerned, Red Cross, exactly. Red Cross Society of Malawi. Yes, Red Cross Society of Malawi incorporated the government as well as private sectors. And because of that, Red Cross Society of Malawi found itself to be at a better position to deliver some items to the people that were affected. So you cannot do it alone. And I love the way Bakiri Muzi and My Joyce Banda did. You know, they did not go alone into the place to build houses. They said, no. We have received money. Let's give it to Red Cross Society of Malawi. And even other governments, agencies, were giving money to Red Cross. And the other NGOs were giving money to Red Cross. So Red Cross was like a center point whereby all aid was coming to them and they were able to distribute to the people that were in need of that thing. That's how you're going to be effective in your supporting humanitarian logistics. Okay? Yes, don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. You need other people to come in and help. You need other people to come in and help. And these people are not just any other people, but people that are experts in their work. Okay? You need the Malawi Army to come along with you. You need builders, to be together with you. You need carpenters to come in. You need all kinds of people to support that particular thing, that particular action. So public-private partnership is very important. And I want to believe that the people that were used to build houses, they are the people that said, no, this is a humanitarian work, and therefore I may not charge you a big amount of money. Just give me a small amount of money, I will be able to build this house. That's my take, okay? I don't know how they managed to build a house with 2 million kwacha only. But that's how you do it. You incorporate other partners to work with you. So that's how you become effective as far as affect humanitarian logistics in the funding systems are concerned. Number 3, is it 3? Yeah. 4, operational flexibility. Operational flexibility. Flexible funding allows humanitarian organizations to adapt to changing circumstances on the ground. It allows the changing circumstances on the ground. So organizations, when they are flexible, when organizations are flexible, they can easily adapt to the changing circumstances. That's how you become effective. But if you're not flexible, you are so stingy. No, this is the way we always do things. This is the way we always do things. Much as this is the way you have been doing things, but this crisis needs some changes. And therefore, when the organization is able to operationalize in a flexible way, they can easily adapt to the changing circumstances. Okay? The changing circumstances on the ground. Yeah, so if in those days people were used to drive from Capitol Hill all the way to Nsanje, that time is gone. We can now use drones to take food. Not food, but medical equipment. Hey, take medicine from Capitol Hill all the way to Nsanje. Yes, to give to the people. That can happen. That can happen. If people are in need of blood, you can take drones all the way from wherever and bring to where it is required. That's operational flexibility. If you do so, that means you're going to be very efficient and very effective. Very effective. So this is particularly important in complex emergencies where needs can evolve rapidly. Where needs can evolve rapidly. So we need to be flexible as far as operational concerned for us to be effective in our work. Oh, the efficiency is coming again here. Efficiency and cost effectiveness is another part. Properly structured funding system help reduce costs and improve efficiency of humanitarian operations. So the emphasis here is that the funding system must be properly structured. In other words, we must make sure that plans are underway, plans are there, are put in place. Oh, I think, okay. Did you So this includes optimizing transportation, storage, and distribution of aid. So when we talk about a structured funding system, helps to reduce costs and improve efficiency. It includes transportation. That transport must be readily available. And you must put fuel in the car, in the vehicles. The vehicles must be full of fuel. Also, color mafuta ojeba. The storage. We don't want to hear that maize has rotten. You know, the maize that were kept in the silos has rotten, and therefore it has been given to cows. No, such a story, we don't want to hear that. So our storages must be in good condition so that we can be able to keep food for the people that may need help and other distributions that are required. So in overall, robust and well-coordinated funding systems are essential for effective humanitarian logistics, excuse me, ensuring that aid reaches those in need swiftly and efficiently. So that is why we need, the humanitarian logistics. Robust. Where is that? Yes, robust and well coordinated. Robust meaning machawi. Okay? Machawi. And well coordinated funding systems are essential for effective humanitarian logistics. Machawi. Chita zintu mwachangu pamalo. So The reason is that aid must reach to those that are in need swiftly and efficiently. So that's how you can be effective as far as um, humanitarian logistics are concerned. Okay? That's how your funding system can be effective as far as human logistics are concerned. Let's come to the importance of information technology. Remember, there were two things that we need to cover today. The first one was about, what was the first one, if you remember? The impact of funding system. Yes, the impact of funding system. That was number one, okay? Oh, right. Yes, you understand now, eh? Yes. 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 And then the importance of information technology. Now we want to look at the why technology is important. Is there any use of having technology? Technology plays a transformative role in humanitarian logistics, enhancing the efficiency, the speed, and coordination of aid delivery. Do you agree with this statement? Technology plays a transformative role in humanitarian logistics, enhancing the efficiency, the speed, and coordination of aid delivery. How? How? Can a phone be useful? For what? For communication, yes. Because it is this through phone that people are communicated to say, here I am, we have a problem here in this area. We have a disaster here in this area through phone. Okay, so technology is playing a vital role in this case. What else? The what? The drones? Yes, the drones. These are... Okay, can I answer this one? It's coming from my wife, so I can't neglect it.
I don't go there, you decide, baby. I say, baby. I'm gonna baby. I'll ask later.
Family first. All right? Yes, family first. Those people that are not married, this is what you should know. Family first. Yes, all other things zip and boil. All right. So when it comes to technology, indeed it plays a transformative role. As we have said, a cell phone, a drone, okay? These are playing a vital role. Eh? The use of airplane, aircraft. Yes, very important. Very important. We need that. We need that. Mm-hmm. Zina zukumakwa? Hey. Of course, now then there's a negative impact as far as technology is concerned. Sometimes we use it wrongly. Yeah, so let's look at the key ways where technology is making an impact. Number one is information management systems.
I have a question.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you just say the impact. The key,
the key ways technology is making an impact.
An impact. Which impact? Positive or negative?
Yeah, now it's up to you. Now it's not. But in this case, we're talking about the importance of information technology. So good. So all whatever we're gonna say here is gonna be positive because we're talking about the importance of it. Yeah, sure. Thank you for the question. Information management systems. Advanced software solutions help manage.
Sorry, is that the first one?
Yes.
The first one is information management system.
Yes.
Okay, because it didn't put it in the board.
Oh, I see. Yes, I see. Yeah, I see. I should have done that. But I say? Okay, fine. Information management systems. Advanced software solutions help manage and track the flow of goods and information from warehouses to beneficiaries. That's the beauty of these technologies. You are able to see and look at it to say, okay, now 5 trucks have gone out of Kanengo. They are now on the way to Nsanje. They are now in Blantyre. They are now in Chikwawa. They have now arrived at Nsanje. So that information management system is so helpful because it gives you the flow of goods and information from warehouse to the beneficiaries. This cannot take place in Malawi. It does. Do you know how many men have, been dispatched and they are going into Nsanje area? Every time. Can you check through the internet? Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You can track, you can see the goods that have taken out from the warehouse, and when they're moving, you can check.
That's one of the things Yeah. So you can see that technology is playing also an important role as far as tracking the flow of goods and information from warehouses to beneficiaries. So these systems provide real-time data, improving decision-making and coordination. Then you will know, okay, if a truck has left Lilongwe and is going to Nsanje, you know what time it's going to be in Nsanje, and at the same time, you know how many people are going to be helped there, and at the same time, you know everything. So it improves decision making, and coordination. Number 2, the issue of drones, the use of drones. Drones are increasingly used for delivering medical supplies, food, magana doesn't food here, and other essential items. Yes, food. I think there are other drones that are bigger enough, probably. I don't know. Yes, and other essential items to hard to reach areas. Even the drones are used now in wars. Yeah.
Yes. To fight. Yes, my drones. Yeah. So you can see that these drones nowadays are made in different ways and they're strengthened differently.
They're strengthened differently. Yeah, so drones are increasingly used for delivering medical supplies, food, and other essential items to hard-to-reach areas. They can also be used for aerial surveys to assess damage and plan logistics operations. Okay? But the drones are jana ba gwisi don shiro mawadi. You remember that? Hey, you know, mawadi majambula. But these days you can send a drone far away from here, about 300 kilometers or 400 kilometers, and then they will do a survey, a kind of a survey. You know, while you are here, you can be able to see. Okay, you can drive it. Okay, to turn up, you turn up, and so on and so on until they do a survey, full survey, and then you bring it back to you. Very, very, very important to use these drones. When the first time the drones were used, I tell you, many of us were so much afraid and running away, you know, because it was a new thing to see something flying. Even Banowe is over. Yeah, you see? Yeah, so, but anyway, civic education is required to all Malawians so that they know that there are drones now that are used for different things. Yeah, so technology is becoming very important. Becoming very important. Move on. Yeah. Big data and analytics. Big data and analytics help in predicting disaster impact. So like, what are those people that always predict disasters in Malawi? Meteorological services, blah, 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 okay? Yeah. So these people have got a big data and they can be able to analyze it by looking at their machine, predicting disaster impacts. And we have already been told about the 2 cyclones. How big are they going to be? You don't know? Yeah, you have forgotten. Eh. Come again? They did predict. They did. Exactly, they did. But I think Malawians ignored what they had said. But they did predict that this one is going to be bigger as compared to other cyclones before. Yes. And they had warned us, you know, again and again. But you know, Malawians, we will only believe when we see it. We are like Thomas. Yeah. So these people are there to predict disaster impacts, optimizing supply chains, making sure that the supply are there. We can be able to give people whatever they need. And then improving resource allocation, making sure that if it is the Malawi government, they are able to allocate resources, enough resources to Dodima, so that they are able to give out to these people. So these 2 cyclones that are coming in, Malawi tangogona ban. I do. How ready are you? How ready are you? We are prepared for those. You are prepared for that? Yeah, we are set we have already won them. You already won them. Okay. So analytics can identify patterns and trends, enabling more proactive and efficient responses. Analytics can identify patterns and trends, enabling more proactive and efficient responses. So analytic means analyzing a situation, okay? Yeah. Analyzing a situation, and it can identify patterns and trends, enabling more proactive and efficient responses. So after analyzing, you are now in a position to make sure that you are able to respond to the things that have happened. Okay, mobile technology.
Mobile meaning mobile phones and apps facilitate communication and coordination among humanitarian workers and between aid organizations and affected communities. As you already mentioned, the phones are very important for communications. So it is very important that we have now phones. We don't need to send people to Chitipa to say a word, or the Chitipa people coming to Lilongwe to say a word, but just through phone, we can be able to communicate and coordinate. They can also be used for cash transfers and to gather real-time feedback from beneficiaries. Okay, so if you want to give them money, you can simply give them through phones, transfer money and gather real-time feedback from the beneficiaries. So phones are very, very important. Sometimes we misuse them, but they're there for our own good. They're there for our own good. Can we move on? Blockchain. Blockchain technology ensures transparency and traceability in the supply chain. Transparency and traceability in the supply chain. So this one is just as good as the first one, the information management system. It helps in verifying the authenticity of transactions and reducing fraud, ensuring that aid reaches the intended recipients. This is where now the boss will be able to sign, even when he's in America, will be able to sign, okay, get money, I have signed, here it is. Within seconds, the Malawians have received the authenticity of the transactions. Someone has signed, okay, even when he is far away from the country. That's what we mean by blockchain. Ensures that there's transparency and traceability in the supply chain. Blockchain is that, for example, you're far away, and then there is a need for you to sign something. Then you sign it even when you are far away through internet, through a computer, and you sign it there, and then it is transacted, and then it is authorized, and then transaction is done. And it is a way of ensuring that there is transparency. Everyone will be able to see what is happening. Okay, everyone will be able to see what is happening. Yes, a good example is, have we ever had what we call Box through Google? Box. Yes. Have we had this app known as Box? Okay. Box, the way you do it is, the four of us would be in that group. And then when I send a document to you to work out on that, you'll be working on it. And at the same time, we also have Bangas work on it, and the next Bangas work on it. But all of us will be able to see what our friend has done. Yes, all of us will be able to. So that is makes you be transparent. So similarly with blockchain, whereby the supplier, the organization which is doing humanitarian work, and other people will be able to see what is happening there. If there is something that needs to be signed, this one will be signed. This one will be able to know boss so has signed. What has authorized. This one, everyone will be able to see for transparency sake. Yes. So it is like one of the apps. All right. I will stop somewhere, I think. That phone that came had an issue of a student is in police custody now. I don't know why, so they need my help. From Emmanuel, yes, being Dean of Students. Yes, I'm Dean of Students there, so they need my help. And that's why there were so many calls coming. And then the last one was my wife's call. So
Yes, they had to use my wife. They knew that if your wife calls, then you respond. Yes. Yeah, so we may not continue this afternoon, unfortunately. So let's maybe just do this Internet of Things. IoT devices such as sensors and GPS trackers monitor the coordination and location of supply in real time. So this is also another device that is used. And this one ensures that perishable items like food and medicine are stored and transported under optimal conditions. Under optimal conditions. Okay. The last one is artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence, this can optimize route map planning, predict supply needs, and automate various logistical processes. This reduces response time and enhances the overall efficiency of humanitarian organization. So in short, by leveraging these technologies, humanitarian organizations can respond more effectively to crisis, ensuring that aid reaches those in need swiftly and efficiently. Good, thank you. Maybe quickly you can just sign on here. So when we meet, mark this one, successful examples of technology-driven logistics during disasters. No. Yeah, let's work it on the other week. Yeah, the other week should be also probably the same day.
Today our teacher had weddings.
This week.
So today is
Okay. Then should be Friday next week, yeah? Okay, fine. Okay. Yes. Yes, I have already explained to your friends. I will send you the assignment before Sunday. Before Sunday? Yes, before Sunday. Yes. No. Proceed with that one. I'll give you a second assignment.
No.
She gave you 2 assignments. Okay, no, go ahead with that.
That was the presentation. It was presentation.
The other one is a group presentation. No. Group assignment. Individual assignment, but it is a presentation one. No problem. Okay, we'll do that one. I don't have to give you another assignment. No. It's only 2 assignments, isn't it?
Yeah, give us your own.
All right, I will consult her.
Today 17.
You are using a red pen. Why?
Why is it that? I normally use the.
Oh my goodness. You can switch off this one. No, the camera.
Pause that. Yeah.
What is it about success, for example?
For success, there.
After blockchain,